Like sometimes I punch on people, you know, like 2, 3, 4 people at a time. Sometimes like I think they trying to kill me or they trying to get me or whatever the case. Or like I see demons and shit, you know, or like.
Prison Stories 101. We have a very, very special conversation we're about to have. We have Miss Shai in the building, man. How's it going?
Well, how's everybody going?
Man, we are doing all right, man. Now, some people might be watching this and wonder, like, what is a pretty young lady like this doing on Prison Stories? You don't look like you spent even 10 days in jail. But let them know again, reintroduce yourself, and let them know how much time you've actually done.
I'm Shai. My name is Cheyenne. They call me Shai. I did a little over 10, 11 years in the penitentiary. It was for robbery, one conjoined robbery, you know. And they gave me 15 years, but I was a juvenile. So, of course, they modified my sentence at my year review, and they gave me 12 in, 3 out. So 85% of that 12, you know, I did that whole 10.
This was fed or state?
It was state. It was in the state.
All right. You know, I know people immediately already looking like, why is she? I mean, she looks too young to have done 10, 15. I mean, except for 15, doing 10, 12 years. With that being said, how old were you when this incident happened?
I was only 15 when this happened, when I was arrested, 4 days before my 16th birthday. So.
Damn, that is very young. Okay, let's go and speak on this. Let's just start with the win. You know, I try to get the win, who, what, where, and how. When did this charge occur? When did you catch it? What year was it?
It was January 2016.
Okay, 2016.
Yeah.
And Barack was the president. Where was this charge caught? What city, what county, what state?
I'm from Omogi, but it was caught in Tulsa County, Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Okay.
Yeah.
And the place you're from is Oklahoma as well?
Yeah, I'm from Omogi, Oklahoma.
Okay. Dang, you're on Tulsa. Okay. Well, let's get right to it. What was the case in which you were charged? If you don't mind, walk us through it. Like, what led up to it? How were you involved? How thick were you into it? Because to me, you're a child at this time. Like, how much involvement did you have in this crime?
See, I was in and out of like juvenile detention centers and like DHS and everything like that. So I ended up leaving like a facility, which was like Mustang Treatment Center in Oklahoma and like Mustang, Oklahoma. And I was 15 then. So I was only out for like a couple months and I ended up catching this case again, you know, so.
The treatment center that you went to, what was that treatment for?
It was just a placement. Like, so you got like your juveniles, your delinquents, you know what I'm saying? And then you got like your YOs and everything. But before they ready to charge you as a YO, they gonna send you to like a placement for a really long time to get like some kind of like treatment to see if they can help you, whatever. Yeah.
So you was only out for, you said 3 months before?
Like 2.5, 3 months. And then I caught this case right here.
And you said it was for burglary or robbery?
Robbery, one conjoined robbery.
Was this a situation that you did by yourself or were you with anyone?
It was me and my co-defendant.
That male, female?
It was a female.
Was she older, same age?
She was grown. She was 18. I was 15. So.
Who was running the play? Were you or her?
I mean, she from Tulsa, but I mean, we was both just thugging, really.
Okay. If you don't mind, walk us through technically what happened. What was supposed to have been a perfect situation, a perfect getaway, and where did it go wrong? Like, walk us through the day of what y'all was actually on.
So the first time was a perfect getaway, and the second time was a perfect getaway, except like we just didn't park the car and like, sit it down, watch it from a distance like we was told. Instead, we wanted to get in traffic and really we was on our way to go park it, but it just is what it is. So
So what was it? Was a robbery of a vehicle? Was it a bay car? Like, ones they sit on the side and have the police
No,
watch?
it was just like some stolos. So like some people that were sitting in a vehicle, we needed a car, so we like just removed them from the vehicle, like kind of aggressively. Like, we didn't have no firearms or anything, but just some kid shit.
Yeah, but I said you're 15 and 18. What y'all just walk up to a car and be like, get out, or?
We walked up to the car and got them out. Like punched on them a couple of times. Like just some kid stuff.
Do you remember what kind of car it was?
I know one was a Tahoe, and then the other one, no, I can't remember.
Okay. What was the purpose of taking these cars? What was the reason? Why were y'all?
Well, I was a runaway, okay. And then, sure, we just needed to get to the other side of Tulsa so we could, like, get this little work and everything.
So just needed a ride, basically?
Yeah.
Damn. The bus wasn't an option?
No.
Okay. All right, so that last one, who the people who were inside, because that's a scary thing. You don't know if someone has a firearm in the car. Was it? Did y'all see who was in the car first, and then that's what made y'all decide to go after them? Was it like some females, or was it an old man in the car?
No. So at the time, okay, we didn't know who was in the car. We didn't know who it was. We just know we needed their vehicle. So by the time we opened up the door, it was kind of like, damn, it's too late. But I guess one of the ladies was like she was like an older woman or something like that. But by that time, it was already time to drive off.
Are these parked vehicles, or is this at a red light, or?
Yeah, these is parked vehicles.
Okay, so just didn't know they was in there.
Did anybody ever try to fight back?
Yeah, one of them tried to fight back.
Which one of y'all handled that one? You or the other? I'm just curious. Who? Somebody got to handle the one who won a buck.
I think we both.
Oh, okay.
Did that.
Okay. All right. It's funny because as a kid, you do things like that. Like, again, I'm gonna steal a car just to get to the other side of town. These are things that just happen. But for you to get caught with this, well, let me start before I get to the getting caught. I try to understand the why, meaning, as you're in front of a judge and they're about to sentence you to whatever amount of time, you have to ask yourself, why am I in this scenario? Like, why am I a runaway? Why am I in Tulsa with this chick making these plays? What would you say is the why? Would you say is, lack of parenting, money, trying to fit in? Was it like, what was the reason for you to be facing, these 12 years in front of a judge?
I think it's all of the above, lack of parenting, lack of financial support, like lack of, whatever, lack of all of that. And like I'm smiling or whatever, but it's not comical, like running up to them people and giving them people that type of experience, is not okay, because now what they feel like they can't sit in, like had they doors locked or open, or their car running or whatever. They not comfortable in their own environment. So that's not funny. It's not.
It changes their behavior. So I'm glad you actually recognize.
Yeah, but I was young. I was very young, and I was just doing stuff. And so.
So I was gonna ask you, who was affected by your crime? Meaning the people that they robbed, as you just mentioned, but also who at home was affected. Was anybody upset, or brother, sister, mom, dad? Was anyone affected by you having to go sit down?
So yeah, of course. Like my whole family, my moms, my pops, my brothers, and them. Like so much has happened that I done missed out on. You feel me? So, and it's a lot of time I can't get back. And it's a lot of things that I'm behind on. And yeah, so it affected my whole family. I missed out on their whole life type stuff, So it affected me and my victim as well,
Yeah. Again, prayers out to them. So how did you get caught? Like, what happened? Like, y'all were in the car? I'm assuming y'all were gone. Mm-hmm. And you said something about as far as y'all didn't get away and watch the car. Y'all were in the car. What happened? Like, what'd y'all do wrong to get caught?
So the first one, I really don't know what happened to that one, because I got dropped off, and that car ended up pulling off. But the second one, we was still in the car, you know. And as soon as somebody told us that we need to park it from afar and watch it from a distance, that's what we went to go do. But then, shoot, the law was behind us, you know what I'm saying? So we just had to do whatever's necessary to try to get away, you know. So that's what we was on.
What did y'all get on a foot chase? Did y'all get in a car chase?
Yeah, I mean, we was on two wheels hitting the corner, you know what I'm saying? We was trying to get away, make our grand exit.
Who was driving? Who was driving?
My Cody.
Okay. Is she a good driver?
Yeah.
Okay, so normally she own it.
Yeah, and she would have got away, but they ended up shutting the whole car down. It was like a, All-Star or whatever in the car. So, yeah.
So when you say get away, what was the destination that y'all were planning to make it to?
Well, by that time, we was getting out of the car. So get out of the car and then make it like wherever we was on our way to, which was really my cousin's spot. But
All right, so Shai, you get arrested. They got you. I'm assuming did they put up? Did they handle you well, or were they upset? Because normally police don't like to chase. And
they was stripping. So after they shut the car down on us, we had to get out the car and start running and everything. So first we ran that way, but then we had to turn around and run that way. They had the dogs out.
Oh wait, y'all running together?
No.
Yeah, y'all supposed to separate.
We definitely ran separate. Like she was running, and I had to do a couple loops and everything. But yeah, we was running.
Did you try to hide, or you just got tired?
Yeah, so in Tulsa, the streets kind of be real long, and I ain't know that. I'm not from Tulsa. I'm from little bitty old Muggy. You know what I'm saying? So as I'm running, I'm tired, damn. Yeah, I need to hit somebody's backyard or something, So I ended up getting to the end of the road, went to the alley or whatever. I don't know. They met me. You hear me?
Yeah, they were waiting for you at the alley, or they had circled around you.
Man, they had all the blocks surrounded, swarmed. It wasn't going nowhere. So I just sat down and got right.
Okay. All right. So you get arrested. How was that, that conversation with the laws? If they're asking about other stuff, are they asking you just strictly about this incident? Or are they trying to get more information out of you about other break-ins or other situations?
Yeah, they asking me about, they asked me, but shit.
What is your mentality right now? You like, oh, they got me. I'm innocent. That wasn't me. What's going through your brain?
They literally caught us in the car, right there. So
you just knew the jig is up, basically.
Right, show me my cell,
Damn.
By this time.
Did they try to pin you and your partner against each other, or, kind of make it to where one of you told on the other one?
No. No, they didn't do none of that. We was caught red-handed. It was both of us in the car.
So they told you what your charges were. You said it was, of course, robbery, and then also robbery. What would you call it?
Conjoined robbery.
Conjoined robbery.
Mm-hmm.
Can you explain what conjoined robbery is? That's just you and your co-defendant, basically?
I guess it's robbery by force and fear.
Oh, okay. Did they tell you how much time you were facing? What this was looking like? Did you have a lawyer talking to you, or court appointed, or anything?
Well, I had a public defender talking to me, and he was like, if I don't take no plea deal, then they gonna give me anywhere from 20 to life.
20 to life?
Yeah. So
and you 15 at this time?
And I was 15.
Does that even register? Like my life's fucked as of this moment? Are you looking at it like that? Like, damn, it's done.
In my head, I'm like, they can't be serious. And I didn't know, at the time, I didn't realize how important it was to the difference between a lawyer and a public defender.
Yeah.
You feel me? Because there's definitely a big difference. So yeah, they definitely laid me down on that one.
Damn. All right, so your public defender, he says to take a plea. Did you take it to trial? Or did you plea out?
I took a plea deal. I didn't know what else to do, so I took a plea deal for 15 because that's the lowest they could have did, unquote.
I don't know. I think they could have got lower. I mean, I don't know. Is it? So they were saying 20 to life. Is that the first deal they offered? The 15? Did they come to you with anything like before, like 20 or 17 or whatever?
No, the first deal was 15, but I guess the lowest that you can go with like a conjoined robbery is 10, and then the lowest you can go with a robbery one is a 5 or something like that. So I mean, the lowest they could have hit me with was that 15, and they told me if I didn't take that, then it was up and they was gone.
Who was giving you advice? Like, were you talking to your mom, or were you talking to anybody on the outside?
The public defender.
That was the only person you're talking to.
Mm.
You had no one else in communication with. Damn. So that was the easiest job he had. I mean, well, it's not like you paid him, but okay.
Right.
So it's interesting because when you say I'm going to take 15, mind you, you're only 15 at this time, or about to be, you're probably 16 now. What are your thoughts as far as them trying you pretty much as an adult at 16?
In my head, I'm like, I got to figure out how I'm about to make my grand exit.
Oh, you mean like get about that motherfucker?
You heard me? Like, I got to figure out how what.
Are you looking at the exits, right? Are you looking at?
Like, not for real, because I'm not about to sit and do all this time.
No.
Like, nah. So, yeah, and then like I was just reading some stuff and it was just like kind of making me feel like I needed to make my grand exit. So I started trying to plan like different escape routes. Like I thought I was about to do everything under the sun to get up out of there.
I'm curious, if you were to escape, did you see a way? Did you see a way?
I saw a way.
What?
I saw a way. The Lord was gonna be a lamp to my feet and a light to my path. He was gonna make a way. You hear me? You hear me? Broaden the horizon.
Because I'm sure you're probably in county jail, right? Tulsa County Jail, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Did you see any holes in their system to be like, man, if I just leave this door open, or did you want to maybe sweet talk the guard? And
Well, I mean, so boom, it was Tulsa County, and then like I said, I was a juvenile, so they had to send me to like the juvenile, like Kojak and shit, or whatever. So
damn. Yeah. So try to get up out that motherfucker. All right, well, so you don't escape. you end up sitting there. You have this time on you. Again, I'm assuming you're thinking like I'm gonna get out when I'm probably like 30. You're like, damn, this is crazy. How long does it take for you to settle in that you got to really do this time? And mind you, I didn't even ask you, where'd you serve your time at, for those who may not know? What jail, what prison system were you in?
I served in Oklahoma. It's called Mabel Bassett Correctional Facility, Correctional Center. Shout out, I got a lot of loved ones over there, they're my peoples and stuff. Bro.
What's your thoughts on that unit? Clean, dirty?
So it just depends on like who you really got on your dorm, So like you got some clean dorms because you got some clean bitches that know how to take care of themselves, and then you got some dorms that's really like people got a trip with them, and you know what I'm saying. Just let them know that like get your hotel up and do something with yourself, or get in the shower and clean up around her.
All right, we're gonna get to the stories. But before I do that, let me ask you: were you mentally prepared? Did anyone prepare you for what you're about to face for the next decade?
Nah.
So you didn't know what you were walking into?
Nah.
Do you remember your first when you got transferred up to the main facility? As far as you went to the juvenile facility, I'm assuming. At what age did you go to the main spot?
I got to the pen when I was 17.
Damn, baby.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Yeah, this is crazy. I'm looking at it now like, I'm assuming you were smaller back then.
Yeah.
Damn. All right. Do you remember your first 24 hours, first 72 hours? How did that go? If you could walk us through the experience of getting, inserted into the system.
My first 24 to 72 hours, they just did my fingerprints and everything. My first 24 hours, they put me in A&R, which is the where you come in at and they do all your tests and everything, whatever they need to do to make sure that you're healthy enough to hit the yard. So I was in there for like a day, maybe, and then they ended up taking me over to the juvenile section. And that's still on the yard. So I was over there on the juvenile section. Man. Yeah.
Mentally, are you feeling like, man, I gotta get tough. I gotta start talking shit to people. I gotta maybe fight some females. Are you thinking this, or are you just kind of taking it as it comes?
Well, really, everybody kind of like taking to me, because they was like, I'm pretty and this and all that old stuff. So they was really kind of taking to me. And then, like I said, my co-defendant, she was already 18, so she was on the yard. So, like, she would come and see me and everything, I seen her, and then, like, shit, I just kind of linked in with, like, her people and everything. So it was just, it took well.
Are there any, I'm sure, are there any studs, lesbians on the yards? And are they looking at you like, oh, yeah, that's mine. I want that. I'm coming.
At this point in time, yes. It was many studs on the yard, or whatever. And I was liking on one of them.
What was it about that one that you kind of saw like, all right, I can kind of fuck with this?
One or two of them, that wasn't my girl. So, like, it wasn't just nothing specific. Like, she looked good, you know what I'm saying? It was, and different females, too. It ain't just necessarily got to be studs,
Were you into girls at all before this? I mean, I know you're young, but were you into girls at all?
Yeah, I had me little girlfriends or whatever at Coach J.
Okay. Mm-hmm. So you kind of like La La Land for you. Yeah, you don't mind. You gonna do this time easy. No, I'm just messing with you.
Nah.
Yes, I'm just messing with you. No, but seriously, when it comes to you being so young, and like you said, they're looking at you like you pretty or whatever. Do you feel people were fighting? Not saying fighting for you, but were they vying for you? Were they coming at you like?
Yeah, like you had different people
shots.
trying to do different stuff. Like this person was trying to bring all kind of, goodies. This person was trying to bring all kind of like different product. This person was trying to bring like shoes and like clothes and shit. So, you had everybody doing their little thug for you, whatever, what they want.
Were you taking all these things?
What else I'm supposed to do?
You gonna give it.
What else I'm supposed to do? Like, yeah, you know what I'm saying?
What was the sweetest thing probably one of them did for you? Like, oh, that's so goddamn sweet.
And the sweetest thing one of them probably did for me was my female. She ended up giving me like a flat screen TV from Valentine's Day.
Oh, nigga.
Yeah.
That's the sweetest. That's the gift that keeps on giving.
I mean, so that was sweet. And then
that was. Shit.
And then another time, my sister, my co-D, she got me my phone for my birthday and stuff. So shit.
Damn. The phone in prison. All right. So would you say you had did you ever find love in prison?
So the find love, because
when you go to sleep, you just be thinking about them like, damn, I can't wait to see them tomorrow. Ooh.
Yeah, like it was some people that I was talking to on the phone, and I had a lot of toxic relationships on there where I thought was love at a time or two.
You mean on the phone? You mean like
over the phone? Yeah. Oh, you mean like with a female?
I'm talking about in the prison. I'm talking about in the prison. Did you ever find love in prison with another female?
I mean,
you blushing.
I did. I thought I did. I had a female. You know what I'm saying? So like where I was, she was, or where she was, I was.
You was doing more for her, or she was doing more for you?
I think we would do for each other.
That's how it's supposed to be. Yeah. What happened with that? Why did it end?
Shit. Eventually, you need space. You need time to miss each other. You get on each other's nerve, and
people don't forget. People forget y'all are in a closed environment,
right? So
to where
sometimes you just need that space.
But then you're still in the same space though. You still gotta see him.
Yeah, but you can't. You gotta it's a mind thing too. Like a person can be right in your vicinity, but you ain't gotta acknowledge them or tend to them or
Okay.
Yeah.
So you mentioned the outside world. Who were you talking to on the outside world? Who had your attention on the outside, if anybody?
So, boom. They was locked up too. So, and then it was one person. It was one person recently, like my last couple years, that I was talking to or whatever, but,
Okay. Who held you down while you was in there? Like, did family hold you down? Did a friend? Did anybody hold you down? Like, I got some on your commissary. I got this for you, that for you.
One person, like I said, it was one person I was talking to. He was free, and he did his thug for me. I mean, he answered the phone every time I called, every time I need him, send him some cash out, some, whatever. So shout out to him. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? He gonna answer the phone.
Yeah, what was he to you? Just a friend or just somebody that? I mean, just somebody. You ain't got to go out through the details of it.
Right. He was just somebody that I was chopping.
He cared
with.
enough.
Yeah,
he cared
I was
enough.
chopping in with, and so on and so forth.
There you go. Did any COs ever try to get at you?
It was a couple at a point in time, but really females in there be hating and everything. So a lot of the guards they be on their toes more so. Like they don't really be trying to do too much because females would be like,
hate into it.
Yeah, put your business out there or whatever the case.
Damn. Did one ever shoot a shot at you? Like slick like maybe slide you a letter or something? Did anybody ever attempt to shoot it?
It was one.
Oh, what was his method? What did he do?
What'd he do?
Yeah, what did he do? I'm just curious. No names.
Shit. I mean, shit. It was just like, okay, so COVID-19 had just came or whatever. So it was probably like a year or two. They shut everybody down, had us in our cells and whatever for weeks at a time. Yeah. So we had to, every couple of hours, we had to walk around and do this little spray. It's like some Germex spray and everything. We had to always spray the air, spray whatever. And I was
like, the inmates had to do that.
Yeah. So it's like 3 a.m, 2, 3, somewhere in there. And I'm doing my little run around, my little spray or whatever. And shit. He was just like shit. He want me to meet him in a certain area and shit like that. So, yeah.
Did you go to the area? Did you visit the area? Did you have what they call?
I went to the area. I visited the area. I went to the area.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Was he down on one knee? Like, baby, please. I was like, yeah, you ain't going to do that. You went to the area. That's all they need to know. You went to the area. There you go. As we get through it, what was the hardest thing or the worst thing you probably seen in prison and during your time there?
My hardest thing that I seen or did in prison?
Yeah, whether you did or what you seen someone do or just what you seen, like, damn, this is fucked up. If you can remember what that might be.
Yeah. So, it was she was a loved one of everybody. Everybody really messed with her and everything. They said that she ended up overdosing, but she didn't wake up.
Yeah.
And so.
Did drugs flow freely in prison?
Yeah.
What type of drugs was normally around? I know K2 had became real popular in the male prisons. I haven't seen the effects of drugs in a female prison. What kind of drugs were people messing with?
They was doing, K2, meth, heroin, water, cigarettes, because that's a drug in that too.
Yeah.
Just everything. They was doing whatever is necessary, whatever could get them high. I'm talking about meth, paper, whatever.
Just a paper.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever try because again, you have to be able to take yourself out of this place. So sometimes drugs or medication is the only way to escape. Did you ever try any of those? And if so, which one was like one that you're like, yeah, I'm really feel like I'm out of this motherfucker?
Yes, I tried a couple of them, but the one that just made me forget and don't like, it took me out of that place was the K2.
Yeah. And
it's a lot of different bad experiences on there that people go through, and like people be fighting real live demons on there.
Did you ever have an episode on it? Like Or sometimes you don't remember the episode, but someone will tell you like, hey, this will happen.
Yeah, I've had an episode on her or two. I've had many episodes, I think.
How bad was one of the episodes, if you could speak? Again, sometimes it's not even you telling you about what happened. Someone else might tell you, hey, you was tripping. Do you remember how bad it got from what you remember or what someone told you?
Yeah, I remember.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like sometimes I punch on people, you know, like 2, 3, 4 people at a time. Sometimes like I think they trying to kill me or they trying to get me or whatever the
Paranoia.
case. Or like I see demons and shit, you know, or like
Did it really help you escape as far as for a moment you were not in prison? Like I'm really out and about, or it's just a feeling of not being in prison? Was it just a numbing experience?
It was just a numbing experience. Like it took me away from all reality, period.
Yeah.
And that's not a drug that I like to do. Like that shit hurt my brain.
Yeah.
That shit, like it was just something to pass the time by. Like, and I don't know what was going on with that shit, whatever it got in there, but it's not for me.
What kind of facility is that? Like how many? I know y'all probably have like how many cells? Like how is the sleeping arrangements? Is it 4 women to a cell? Is it an open room where all 50 people are in one room?
Yeah. So you have 4 men's, you have 2 men's. Yeah. 4 women's cell, 2 women's cell. Then you have the day room where it house like up to like 12, 32, 45 females in the day room. And then like they have BMU, they have segregation, they have like different places where they just be housing people. It's overpopulated. So
What'd you do for money while you was in there? Like what did you have a hustle? Did you work?
So I have my phones in there or whatever. Yeah,
you got your phone for
Yeah. So I just use my phones and do a little networking and everything. Network, finesse, you know.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Was that very lucrative? Reaching out to the free world and networking and finessing?
It was
enough.
It was doing something.
Okay. Okay. When it comes to, of course, the day-to-day, you got to spend your time doing something. What was a day in the life of Shai while she was in there? Like, what was your day-to-day just to pass the time by? Because, again, 12 years is a long time.
Right. So sometimes you can't sleep through the night. You be tossing, turning, trying to read the book, just trying to make it through the night.
What time is lights off?
Lights off is like anywhere from 9:45 to 10.
Yeah, it's early, man. Damn.
Yeah.
Shit.
So you're just trying to make it through the night. So you wake up like 3, 4, 5 in the morning, start your daily routine, try to get in the shower, You got to get you a job in there or like go to school or something, or you finna be sitting in the pile all day long because they don't open the doors or the yard until they ready to. So.
Did you get onto any books? Any books where like you start reading and like, all right, I could kind of get lost in a book?
Yeah, so I read a lot of urban books, Ashley and Jacquavius, The Cartel. I read a lot of the urban books, and then I read. I like to read the 48 Laws of the Power, and then just different like fantasy books. Just to take me out of the, put me in another world, pass my time.
Did you have any cellmates that you saw like as a sister? Like, not saying you liked them or nothing, but just like, nah, like this is really like sister. Because most people I'm assuming is older than you that's in there.
Yeah.
Did you see anyone like, even like not a sister, maybe an auntie, maybe like even a mama figure? Did you see do you have anyone like that?
So, as we in there, it's so many females and we doing so much time that like we'll trip and we'll file out, but after so much time, like we start rocking with each other, you know what I'm saying? So like it's more than just one auntie or one sister or whatever. Yeah. So like it's like all like everybody that I just been doing time with for a real long time, they really all fam,
Yeah. Did it get to the point where y'all actually start having fun or found a way to have fun in prison?
Yeah, after everybody get their beef and their little squabbles out the way. Yeah.
we get to
be a little function or whatever, everybody get over their attitudes.
Damn.
Yeah.
How many fights did you have to have while you was in there?
I had a lot of fights while I was in.
More than 10?
Sometimes you can't count more than that.
More than 10?
Yeah.
Damn. Were you just a fighter mentally, or were you just like you didn't let nobody talk shit about you, or?
I mean, it's not that. It's just, you know, when it's time to lock, it's time to lock. You know what I'm saying? Like, if somebody want their fade, you got to run that fade, you know.
Damn.
And sometimes you got to fade with a whole bunch of people.
Some of the fights, were they mostly like you instigating the fights, or you defending yourself from people like picking on you, or how would it begin?
I think it has a lot to do with the situation and respect and the boundaries that has been crossed. So whether whoever's on either side of that, you know, yeah. So sometimes I'm being disrespected and sometimes I'm disrespecting people, you know.
How many fights did you, would you say you won versus lost? Did you win more than you lost?
I mean, you win some and you lose some, and sometimes it be win, lose, and draw, you know. So I really don't know. I be just scrapping.
What was your tactic? Did you like go for the eyes, go for the throat, one hit a quitter, kick up? Like, what was your tactic?
Nah, it was just, you know, just some fades, you know.
Just some fades. Did you have hair back then? Did you have long hair?
Yeah, I had long hair. Like, they was snatching my shit.
Yeah, I was say, were they grabbing and pulling?
Yeah, they was snatching my hair out and everything. Yeah,
never made you want to cut it? Like, let me cut this hair so I can beat these.
Nah, I ain't gonna cut my hair.
Nah, but I'm just saying. Yeah,
I was thinking about it though, but
yeah, because they're gonna grab. They're gonna grab and try to swing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, damn. Well, have you got all that fight out your system, or you still mentally like you ready to go? Like even today.
So like the fight that I'm trying to put my fight towards is like the system. Like I need to get out of the system. I need to put my mind and myself in another position, in a better position, to where I can fight the system and get up out of it. No, I'm not trying to run around fighting everybody. I'm trying to leave the past in the past, the pen in the pen. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. Yeah. That's real. Did you ever get adjusted to the food in prison? And did you have meals outside of what they served in the kitchen? Whereas your commissary enough to say, let me get what I want for commissary, and I can eat what I want, make my spreads or whatever they be doing.
Right. Yeah. Sometimes it would be weeks where they wouldn't let us go to the store. But yeah, I would eat meals aside from the kitchen, but they would have special meals in the kitchen. And I mean, outside of meals, the special meals. Like if you ain't had nothing to eat, that's what you had to do, is go to the kitchen, you know, take your little bowl up there, fill it up, do what's necessary, and go back to the spot, spice it up, saute it, do what's necessary to make your meal for the night, you know.
That's right. What'd you do for rec time? I know you got you got gifted a TV. Did you what'd you do for like, creative wise? Like, did you draw? Did you do anything to write songs or anything, poetry?
So I can draw a little bit or whatever, but like Monday through Thursday, I want to say, I went to electricity school. So I'm on my second year's apprenticeship working as an electrician, you know. So that's what I'm on with that. I draw a little bit. I can do a little bit of hair or whatever. I can do, things.
Definitely. Your tattoos, what does your tattoo say? On the one on your neck or?
So this one says Beautiful Unchained. There's some names, some people's names. It's my mama's name. I actually just did my first tattoo on my foot.
Oh, congrats.
Got my first tattoo.
Is it? I mean, I don't got to see it, but is it nice that you feel you did a good job?
Yeah, it's decent.
Okay.
You can see it if you want to.
Let's see.
Yeah, it's decent.
Damn, you did that yourself?
Yeah, I did this myself.
I'll put the camera on it real quick. Let me see. Let's go back down to it.
Mm-hmm.
All right, boom. If y'all can see that, that is pretty damn good.
Yeah, for my first one, good. It's lit. It's decent.
Okay. Mm-hmm. I didn't even show. Let me show them again. Jesus. All right, y'all. If y'all can see that, that's her first tattoo she did herself. Pretty damn good.
Yes, I am.
Pretty damn good. If y'all can see. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Some artistry there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you ever get any tattoos while you was in there? Did anybody tattoo you up?
Yes, they did, actually. I got all my tattoos except for 2, and then the one I just did on my foot in there.
Okay.
So, like, all these tattoos came from the penitentiary.
Who did you go to? One person that was doing them all?
Yeah.
Okay. Was it a essay? Was it a Mexican girl or a black girl? White girl?
She was Mexican.
Yeah, the Mexican drawing.
Yeah.
Why'd you stop? But I mean, what was the rules of getting tattoos? I thought if you get one while you're in there, it's like get in trouble.
Yeah. Well, I mean, if they see it, like if they see you trying to like change your appearance and everything, then yeah, you'll get in trouble. But I mean, if you really just do your thing, then and you just gotta move accordingly. It's all about taking penitentiary chances. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Did you ever get in trouble in there enough to where they either put you in a hole or you might get more time? Did you ever?
Yeah, I spent a lot of time in a hole. Damn. It's called segregation.
Segregation.
Or SHU, SMU.
In the shoe.
BMU.
How did you do your segregation time? Like some mentally, you get that 23 hours in a day. You just with yourself and your thoughts. How'd you do that? Like how'd you get through that?
I got through that because I had to.
Yeah, first and foremost, right.
And you be in there like, damn, how am I finna do this? You don't know, but you'll figure it out whenever you get there. But I just prayed. I read. I hate drinking the water in there. So like when you in seg, you just be thirsty because I'm not trying to drink the water that be all in the faucet.
Yeah, what's wrong with the water?
It's slimy. It tastes like metal. It's like got like gnats or whatever and whatever. Like,
Yeah, I do. Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, I do. Yeah. Okay. At what point do you feel like you went into me as as a young girl? At what point do you feel like prison that you became a woman in there? If it ever occurred.
When I had to realize that ain't nobody here for me but me and the Lord. Like it's like God here for me. But just really looking up and being like, it ain't this me. Like this me, what you gonna do with it?
Definitely. You knew you had to do 85% of your time. How was it as far as leading up to like knowing like, all right, I'm almost through this thing. Like I didn't spend enough time here. How was that mentally for you as far as knowing that you're almost up to your release?
It would be like, I always held up like a chart, like a hill chart. And I'm like, all right, I'm like right here. I gotta still go up the hill and then it's a downfall. So when I got like to like the top of that downfall, like the top of that slope, It was kind of like, I just stay down, like it's around the corner, but it still felt so far out of reach.
What was that? You feel like that was like around what, like 7-8 years or?
That was around like, I feel like I really didn't understand that I was at the end of my time until like the 9th year, towards like the end of my 9th year. And I'm like, I only got like 18 months, like 18 months left.
You're still young. Goddamn. All right. So getting through the last 18 months, do you have to go through a program to get released? Or it's just one day you just get up and say, hey, you did it. You're free.
So when you complete your 85% of your time, you free.
Yeah.
So you ain't got to go to no programs or whatever. But unless you ain't got nowhere to stay, you can go to like a transitional home or sober living house, whatever. Of course, I didn't have nowhere to go. So I ended up going to a transitional house.
You didn't have nowhere to go?
Nah.
You didn't set up your situation beforehand, like for where you need to go?
Which was, a transitional home. Yeah. So that's where I ended up going. Okay. So usually if they don't go to a transitional house or wherever, they'll go to like they own crib or like their mama's spot or wherever they need, whoever helped them out, wherever they discharge into.
Yeah.
So I went to a transitional house.
How was that?
It was faith-based, and it really wasn't helping me in the areas that I needed to be helped. And me and the lady wasn't really seeing eye to eye, so she put me out. The lady put me out.
After how long? After
like 3 weeks.
Damn, not even a month.
Yeah.
Okay, you get put out. Where do you go next? Like what's the next play?
So I went to my homegirls. They had just got out the pen too, like a year and a half ago. And so they was on Meridian in Oklahoma City.
Okay.
So they was like, shit, you can come over here with us. So I just went and I stayed at this little hotel with my homegirls off of Meridian in Oklahoma City.
What was your plan as far as coming out? Did you have a plan of like, hey, here, and then you get back to it, or I'm gonna just chill, lay low? What was your plan as far as getting out? Like, what was your emotion?
My plans was to go to this transitional house, and she was gonna help. Like, that place was supposed to help me, like, learn how to drive. She was supposed to help me, like, learn
you don't know how to drive?
Huh?
You know how to drive?
I can't drive.
Wait, so doing all the car burglaries, you never drove?
Nah, I wasn't the driver.
Wow. Okay, damn.
Yeah.
Jeez. All right, so you were supposed to learn how to drive and, get back into society. Right. They didn't do that. She kicked you out in 3 weeks. Did your homegirls help you kind of get back in society a little bit?
So they was helping me and everything.
Yeah, you start remembering, like, wait a minute.
Yeah, right.
Like,
nah, for real, because then those same homegirls, they ended up, trying to steal and do all this extra activity. And I was in Dallas County Jail just recently. So that's, nah.
Oh, damn. Okay. Do you feel that prison redeemed you as far as redemption, or do you feel like for the crime, you did way too much time?
I feel like being in a pen taught me a lot. Being in a pen raised me in a lot of different areas, and it grew me up in a lot of areas. I met the Lord, I got a lot from the pen internally.
Yeah.
Was it a time a little excessive? I can't say that because everything is on the Lord's timing. But did they have to lay me down like that and give me all that time? And do I feel like they should be more lenient now that I'm out? Yeah, it's like they need to, let me make it.
Yeah. As of right now, you said, as we were doing this, you said you just recently got out just like 3 months ago. That's for a different situation?
They're for the same, yeah. Like, I got out 3 months ago for the stuff that happened when I was 15, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, man. Anything about the world that, I know you had TVs in there and phones. Anything that's out here in the free world that, like, it took you a while to get used to?
Yes, it took me a while to get used to the highway. Like I said, I can't drive. I ain't got no car. So me walking, trying to find a job, you know what I'm saying? Like, and just being so close to the highway, oncoming traffic, like the big trucks, or like even just being in a car for too long, a certain amount of time, I get motion sickness, like car sick, like nauseous or whatever the case,
Yeah, that's what somebody explained on another episode was that, mind you, you're sitting in prison and you're not moving at the speed of a car for years. Mm-hmm. And then finally you get out here and you get in a car and just driving 80, 90 miles an hour and they have motion sickness as well. Like, and for those who are free, they don't understand, like, that's something that, I haven't been moving this fast in years. I haven't, right. Since I got here. Mm-hmm. So, anything else? One guy told me that, just even how much people be on the social media stuff. Of course, I'm sure you had access to social media while you was in there, but to see how much people be involved in it when you got out, like their heads in their phones, was that surprising, or you kind of knew that that's how it was?
I feel like I kind of knew like that's how it was because everybody, they got their phones in the pen, be on social media, they be active with it unless, like, of course it's put up. But my biggest thing was, like, people in the pen, they really not friendly. You feel me? They real mean, miserable, like they just got an attitude all the time, don't want you in their business. And people out here, like, they tend to be more friendly in your business, like they be more...
more open,
yeah.
Females in prison, overall, do you feel like overall everyone's pretty much mean? I mean, as far as the women? Yeah. So...
a lot of them, yeah. For the most part, yeah, they mean. They're like, they set in their ways, like they just penitentiary. That's just what they is, And then, but I mean, you got some sweethearts in there. That's not really, they want to help you and push you in the right direction, but they don't just be in everybody's business. Like, they ain't just gonna be like, interrupt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, Shai, we do these prison stories. We do them not to glorify prison. We don't want to glorify, having to go through and sit through what you had to go through, especially at your age. But there are other young girls out here that's, I would say, taking penitentiary chances, not knowing. And real quick, did you know the crime that you were doing had that much time attached to it if you get caught? Did you know that?
No, I didn't know that at the time.
So, yeah, a lot of other young people out here probably, doing the same thing where they don't know how much time they're giving up for the crime they're doing. If you don't mind, speak to the young girls out here, the young Shais in the world that may not know exactly, what they're about to face. Can you speak to them as far as why they need to stay away from, doing any type of penitentiary chances type things?
Well, first and foremost, I mean, you gotta consider the time and reality, everything. So are you willing to go sit down for all that time and be taken away from, a sense of reality, like the world? Like, are you willing? Are you ready to go sit down and do your time?
First
and if you ain't, then, tighten up.
That's some of the realest. With that being said, I got to say it, man, it's very few and far between that I might have a young female as yourself coming in and doing that much time from that young of an age. I'm glad that it kind of, like you said, helped you find the higher power, find God. I'm glad it, as far as redemption, it got you to the right spot mentally. Are you on social media? Do you have any shout outs you want to give? Any social media handles if somebody might want to reach out to you? Are you on social media for them to be able to say hello?
I'm on social media. You can add me at my Instagram. It's Cheyenne Samarie. It's CheyAnne, and it's Samarie, Samarie. My Facebook, the same one. My Snapchat is the Queen. Shout out to my Cody. I love you, girl. That's Ken, baby, the one. Y'all go at her too. And that's it.
What are you doing as of these days? What is the plan now? What are you doing as of now to stay free and to still, of course, earn income?
So, I just had an interview. I just had his job offer down in Oklahoma.
Hell yeah.
So I'm waiting on them. I'm going to go do that on the 8th. But shoot, between then, I'll be doing what's necessary to make it happen.
There you go. Well, Godspeed. With that being said, Shai, I got to appreciate you, man. You, of course, gave us a story. Definitely, hopefully someone picks up something that you're putting down. And, of course, if anybody, want to reach out and, of course, assist Cheyenne with any type of whatever, please reach out to her. But I got to say it, Shai, appreciate you coming through. Prison Stories 101. We salute you.
All right,
let's go.
Sure.